The episode requests have been coming in thick and fast recently, so I seem to have upgraded myself from doing individual maps. This one's called Demonic Citadel by Skunk Bear, and it was originally released at the end of 2018, I think? So this is going back to the past a bit, but I've had a request from the author to give it a look and recommend what he could change for doing other WODs in the future. I like the panels around the corridors already. Room's a bit square, but when you're working with the grey tiles, you probably want things to be a bit square, otherwise things go haywire. Can't open that door, let's see. I'm going to be interested if you keep to the motif of green doors being unopenable. Alright. Yep, that sounded like that green door opening. And we've got a platform. And our first shotgun. First shotgun deliverer. It's hard to remember that 2018, even though it was 3 years ago by now, it is still fairly recent. I've been back in the Doom community since 2016. So, that has been quite a long time by now. Okay, let's just shoot most of the floor and ceiling before we get in. Alright, we've got the shortbread. I found the biscuit, Jammy Dodgers, have come to America now. They're in Wegmans. They've got proper American packaging. It's not just a British import with the nutrition facts stapled over it. Consequently, I bought 4 packets and I've eaten them all in 3 days. So I don't think my health is in great shape just now. All right. It's a crate room, and I wonder if there's a way up to that armor. Possibly from the other side. Oh, I like this. Suddenly having this window facing the outside. That's got to be it. Ah, it's not. I thought surely I'll be able to pull those different looking crates down and get up on top of there. But it wasn't going to happen. Whoops. Okay, here's a bit of height variation. There was the platform that went up to the other room, but it was still all flat within each room itself. No, can't go there. Alright, I'm going to stick to this wall because they're hit scanners. Once again, green doors can't be opened. Alright, I'll be able to get the hit scanners from here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you don't have the leftover bullets. That chain gun would have been nice about now. Whoa. Starting to get into traps. This map is actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a super easy, super short beginner one. But it's just been expanding and exceeding expectations. Oh, God almighty. Weapon balance could be better. I would have liked to have something a bit better than a pistol by the time I take on a Cacodemon. Oh, I suppose I've got a couple of shells there. Let's just run back and get the blue door. And good use of a monster closet to keep things interesting on the way back. I want to get that armor. Oh, You like this arrangement, don't you, with the zombie men behind the bars, so they can kind of pick you off. I'm gonna sneeze again. False alarm. I try to warn you because, you know, obviously it's not something I can quite control, and I've watched streams where they talk very gently and softly, and then they sneeze like a mammoth, and you have a heart attack. Oh, came in that way. Aha! Little secret. Oh, and a yellow key. I thought I'd finished this map. Alright, we've got the Iron Brew. Where was I supposed to use that? I don't remember yellow slot. Ah, okay. It was the exit door, I just hadn't tried it. Alright, never got that armor though, did I? We'll leave it alone. Entryway is finished. Decrepit sewers will be next. Oh, I like this. I like the, it's very Quake-like, with the bars over the skylight. Could have made it, oh, you did, actually. You did. It's very subtle. That there's a bit more light coming in where there aren't bars. Well, it's definitely a sewer level. Come on. It missed it. Up to 150-ish monster maps already. I like these little pillars in the corners. Oops. Sorry, that was a misfire. Okay. Again, the use of the windows to separate rooms is good, giving the enemies a chance to get the better of you first. Oh, there's a torn door. That's interesting. Alright, let's go back over here. I saw some enemies in this direction. Oops. I would have liked to get that chain gun before. I feel it would have been very useful. Hello. The maps are beginning to get a little less square now. Let's see, these outward pillars look really nice. Might have been better with a different texture to separate from the wall, but it's a nice touch. Alright. Ah! I've forgotten I did actually pick one up. There we go then. Alright, looks like I won't be able to get back up here, but the promise of this shortbread is too much. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're sticking to the idea with green doors being the ones that open from elsewhere, which is nice. Usually there's not a good distinction between those in Doom maps, because there aren't really the textures for it. Well, we're heavy on the ambushes today. None of them particularly difficult. Wow! Why do I even say these things? Alright then. Looks like our next stage is through here. Oh, this is going to be a spectre-filled maze or something. Oh, I like the ruined pillar here. I'll just sweep it like this. These are interesting details as well. The islands with the BRN textures around them. Now, for places like this, where you can see it just kind of stops, if you have an actual solid pillar at the end, that avoids having a mid-texture suddenly stop and look paper thin. That's different. No, it isn't. Okay. Just a light level. Alright, so that let me get across here, and it triggered a trap. Oh, okay, so some of these contain some monsters. There's more here. Ah! That's a mistake. He must have been the victim of moving some geometry quite late on. Alright then. Yeah, you can check for those just with the F4 map analysis in Ultimate Doom Builder. I often forget to do it myself, and it's such a useful feature that's just sitting there. Alright, blue door, there it is. Ooh. I'm aware that I'm running low on ammunition again. Very nice. Makes me realise I don't use enough walkways in my maps. Got plenty of switches that open doors and things, but I tend to overlook the ability to raise large parts of the level. Okay. Oh, right, like a expert tightrope walker. Oh dear. Oh, and I don't have any bullets either. Just a matter of finding our way through. Very much like the episode 1 mazes. Except this particular one would be more like the one at the end of... there it is. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I suppose it isn't. It makes that door one way. I was thinking it was strange to hand me a yellow key and then immediately present me with a yellow door. There's a cacodemon in there, but I don't think I really need to deal with it. The lamps here with the dynamic lights have a really great effect from the distance. Where did he come from? Oh. Alright, okay. Oh, there's the other key. Okay, so it does make sense that a cacodemon pops out of there because that's going to be your destination. Oh yeah, how did I not notice the exit there before? Alright, and that's it. Quite a lot. Looks like there's quite a lot more to that maze that I missed out on, but I can't say I'm particularly worried about that. Oh, that was just map 2! Forsaken Facility. Starting with the same kind of textures we left from. Oh. Oh! That's a lift type. Yeah, the maps are getting a bit more interesting as they go on. It's another crate room, however, direct your attention over here. And, you know, we've got a little alcove, it's got height differences. And, you know, the crates give monsters places to hide behind. I'm seeing a lot of doors that are just flush with the walls and disappear into the ceiling. He's jammed under it. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of doors that are just look like part of the walls if it weren't for the borders. But the borders work well enough, honestly. And it doesn't look like a big problem like it might if the doors were just straight on the walls. Normally I have an overhang on doors, so that they have somewhere they look like they're scrolling into. But yeah, putting borders on them makes them look like they're genuinely part of the environment as well. There's been a disturbing trend recently of... This is just out of nowhere. There's an observation that I thought I would throw in. That Americans are starting to learn that British accents aren't actually all that clever. They used to be absolutely revered. We used to be the villains in every film. And now everyone's saying, well, he's British, innit? Yeah, and you're right. That's actually how we talk. Now, I'm going to have to raise that, I suppose. Ah, couldn't get away quite without an injury. Okay, so that's done something. Can I just strafe run over here? I'm going to try it. I am a failure. There's a Great Britain, what's it called? Not Zero Time Dilemma, the one before it. Virtue's Last Reward. Where there's a puzzle about jellyfish. And it says, your aim is to get the purple jellyfish by tilting the tank around. If you get the yellow jellyfish to the exit instead, then you are a failure, and we are very disappointed in you. Thanks, game. Are there new monsters on the loose here? No. Oh, I can get to that switch through here. I didn't realise. And yeah, that lets me have a shortcut back. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I hear a knight in the distance. Ah! There's debate around whether the Nazis are a good enemy to use in normal Doom maps, and by debate I mean that I said I didn't like it and somebody on YouTube disagreed with me. Because where else would they be except hell? But yeah, I feel they look fairly cartoony and out of place, as they would because they were imported from another game. There are some skins you can get on Realm 667 and the like that make them look a bit more like they belong in Doom 2. Alright, so red key cards needed here, green door, and I do love that you've been consistent with those green doors and that you can't open them. So how do I get over here? It's still not by strafe running. That's definitely not it. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. That's a bit secretive. Let me just double check because yeah, because it's away in a little alcove somewhere. There's the optical illusion that it's just a straight wall on that side. Yeah, I would certainly make that a lot more obvious. Make it even, you know, another corridor to go down, and there's a room that overlooks there, you know, with a set of bars, and that's what opens it. Anything to help the player realise that there is another route to take there. I was convinced that was going to zoom up. Alright, so that green door is openable suddenly. We've broken the pattern a bit. And here's the shortbread, okay. And that means I have to go all the way back, doesn't it? Hold on. Let me just double check if there was any other route I could take from that teleporter. Alright, so there's the courtyard there. And yeah, that is pretty much where we are. Preview of the blue key, and I saw the yellow key as well out in the courtyard. It's nice to show the player a key before they can reach it, so that they know they have a goal. These monster closets are in full force again. There's a decent variety of textures in these bases. Oh, not that one. This one. Okay, good. Nicht der Schutzstaffel. Oh, die Schutzstaffel ist etwas scheiße. Jawohl! Bobisto! Haben Sie ein Shotgun in deine Gesicht? What's shotgun in German? It would be something Gewehr. Oh. Barely clinging on to my lucky rabbit life here. Great use of bars in the skylight. Oh wow, that's a lot of you. It's a bit like military base, this section, with the cage full of imps in the centre. I'll have that, thanks. Whoop. If they hadn't announced shoot Staffel, then they would have easily shot me in the back. They're too rigidly following their protocol. Oh, we're outside. Okay, quick, straight to the armor. I've made a terrible mistake. Ah, well, I avoided the more damaging one by a couple of inches. Alright, we're having a bit of a mosh pit here. See how many of them I can get to turn on each other first. It's very generous. One clip of ammunition at the back of these cupboards. Okay, I'm not quite sure what triggered it, but that gave me the Iron Brew. Is that another Actotron? It is. Whoop. Whoop. Ow! Now what happened there? Because I saw that door half open for quite a while. Close again? Maybe it doesn't. Alright, that looks to be the courtyard dealt with. I did like that pattern of green doors being unopenable and they suddenly weren't. Where's the yellow one? Okay, there we go. There was one ages ago as well, though, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Does that let me... No, that just gets me to here. Ah, okay. So more monster closets open on a third go round. I'll just be going. Oh, sorry. A monster closet inside a monster closet. We're going deeper than we ever have before. Ah, 9. That's my punishment for putting Schutzstaffel into your levels. You have to listen to me trying to speak German. Okay, and we've got an SW2 switch to finish off, but it's obvious enough that that's going to be the exit. Rancid Refinery! Okay, here comes that sneeze. No, I'm doomed to be edged on my sneezes forever. Okay, looks like we will be dealing with the SS throughout the rest of this map set. I like the border there. Each, is that a fog on this line? It might be. Yeah, I like that each level's kind of got its own identity. They look kind of similar, but you could, I think you could tell which level you were on if you were shown a screenshot of this WOD. Ow! Oh, you've gone down. Anything down there? No. I like that you're giving the player the opportunity to escape from these pits if they blunder into them. Oh, there he was. I had something open over here. Somewhere in the distance. Not really sure where it was. Okay, but it's not a repeatable switch, so I'm going to take it for granted that I'm going to take it that the wherever it did is still open, and I'll discover it at some point in the future. First Revenant didn't bother me as much as your Revenants usually do. We'll see if that pattern continues. Nice little hanging legs motif. Yeah, these are good. I like the overhangs next to the doors and the pillars. Oh, sorry, excuse me. There we go. Thank you. Haven't been extremely good at finding the secrets in these maps. Okay, and we've procured our our rocket launcher and immediately depleted all its ammunition. So what did that do for me? I feel that I must have missed something in here. So because that opened, didn't do anything here, didn't do anything here. No, nothing. Okay, so I got the rocket launcher and that was it. Where else have I not been? I haven't been in there, but they're all coloured doors. I do like this area, this kind of alleyway with all the doors leading back into the bases. What else? This is where I came from. Oh, I'll have the armor. Oh no, I shouldn't have taken that. 78 blue, is that below 100 green? I don't have the calculator to work it out on me just now. Alright, and that's a yellow card. Okay, so I've missed something somewhere. That's what I've missed, okay. For some reason I thought that was a donut shape that just led me around the pit, but it wasn't, okay. Alright, I've grabbed the shortbread from that computer cabinet. And we will be on our way. I'm just working on the theory that one of these has got to be a secret sometime. This is a nice little construction, this bit. Alright, we have the red key. Yeah. Hello, Bernie. All right. Well, the rooms are definitely getting more interesting. You've got this kind of crane arrangement. I don't know what you'd call it down here. Platform. It goes up to the other side, which leads into a computer area. The separation of room corridor room has definitely got a lot less noticeable since I started this, and that's great. Oh. I think I've been playing Doom too much recently. My wrist's starting to kill me. Need to perhaps have better posture at the keyboard. I've just been very lucky throughout my life that I'm... how many years old now? 37? 30, probably 36. And I've never had RSI or anything, despite being on the keyboard for about 25 hours a day since I was 4 years old. I'm sure it will catch up to me someday, but today is not that day. I love this arrangement as well, having to go around the perimeter and then getting the reward at the end. Could the switch to that platform be anywhere around here, do you think? On the side of a computer area? Nope, I don't think it is. Okay. Alright, across we go to the blue door. Ah! Fuck me! Okay, you're missing a texture just there. Alright. Okay, heifers back on. Let's pick myself up. Go across. Alright. Right, here we go. Blue door. Imp. Alright, so we're gonna deal with him... Oh dear. I have seen those before. They're from Serious Sam, and that's a great sprite rendition of them. It's on Realm 667. I think that was actually the first monster that I downloaded from Realm 667, but I decided not to use it in my Volcan Inc. project because I couldn't find a place that made it look in place. I had a dream about one of them in my bedroom once, just running around in circles and going, ah! And as I woke up, and there was a mosquito buzzing around my head. And in my dream, it had become one of them. Oh dear, okay, I'm going to have to steel myself every time I open a door now. Nope, just a Nazi. Aha! Alright, so they are going to produce a different kind of challenge. In that there's something you have to make sure they don't get up to you, otherwise their melee attack's really powerful. Kind of a compliment to the demon, where they have a melee attack, but it's relatively useless. This is a fast, fragile enemy. Demons are slow and stocky. Ah, I have to punch a Nazi in the face. But we all need to do that now and then. Now, I was on the verge of doing something useful when I fell into this pit. Yeah, this doesn't have a lower texture when it should. And it's the same over here. Very easy to overlook if you're not in the habit of falling down pits. This one's look fine. Okay, where else have I not explored in the blue zone? Oh, once again, another layer of interesting rooms. All right, I was very glad that they finished each other off, and I got the Revenant up there with rockets. Ah! No, I was never going to stand a chance there. Bit dire on the ammunition front now, Skunk Bear. Let's see if I've missed any ammunition elsewhere in the map. Have to have a brief tour. I don't think there was any over there. No, had some fairly ammunitionless results so far. Oh well. Suppose we'll have to deal with these 23 enemies ourselves. One. Two. Three. Is there seriously no ammunition anywhere? There's one clip there, but I don't want to risk getting shot by a Nazi. Ammunition, okay. You can have some. Alright, we're back off the ground again. Bugger me, those are scary. It's odd, because even though it happened in seconds, I could feel my entire thought process as the first one of those came towards me. It was just, what's that enemy? He doesn't have a head. Oh, he's coming towards me. He's screaming. And then he exploded, and then all the all the fear of all those details came rushing back to me at the same time. Somebody asked me to do an analysis of the Five Nights at Freddy's Doom mod. Which sounds really interesting to me, but I think we've adequately demonstrated why I could never do that. What are you? At least you're not going to blow your head off and come running at me. Well, not yet. Are you joking? You there, Legend of the Astral Cacodemon, what are you? There it goes. Exit was tied to that. Exit was tied to that night. Okay, the place betwixt. Now that I've been teleported somewhat unexpectedly into hell. You have found the twisted experiment responsible for all the chaos, a demonic portal. Without hesitation, you leap through it, ready for any horror that awaits you. Judging by your surroundings, you are not yet in hell itself, but you are not on Earth anymore either. You are in some sort of eerie place in between. You ready your shotgun, prepared for the carnage you are about to face. Now the real fight begins. And I think that's a good place to leave this part. I'm going to do a part 2 of this, because I think it's... it shows its beginnerishness sometimes near the beginning, but overall this is a nice, kind of my level, slightly terrifying when the headless bomb kamikaze things come out, but otherwise quite pleasant WOD. So I'll see you in part 2, provided I survive the night.